I don't know. Fuck. Honestly, like, if I wasn't around, like, who's gonna be there every 3 months when he gets bitched at for not doing his mileage at work? Kayla, come, please. I need you to do my mileage. I'm getting in trouble. But he'll always call me the last second. Like, he knows it has to be done. He knows how the internet works. I don't know. You've seen him online. I got nothing. I'll, like, do your mileage.
I want to tell a story.
Oh, yeah. When you became a diabetic, man, we were all pissed. Trying to get you to eat healthy was so bad. Kayla, I ate this cupcake, so much sugar, my stomach hurts. Did you take your insulin? Oh, I should do that, huh? I should test my blood sugar, huh? I'll walk in and I'm like, hey, what'd you have for dinner? And he's like, I went out to eat. Do you cook anything? You just... No, I didn't think so. You just eat the sugar and then complain afterwards. It's great. Kayla, can you ship this package for me? Kayla, can you do this? Oh, you betcha, buddy. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Woo! You're supposed to fluff them afterwards, Kayla.
Kayla, it's funny that you said those things because here are my notes about you. Kayla, what's fuck? I can never pronounce you guys' fucking last names. It doesn't fucking matter.
K-Wizzle.
Kayla's a good friend, but definitely one of the most annoying fucking people I've ever had in my tattoo chair. When I see her name on my book, I scream, fuck, in my head. But she is definitely the hardest working member of this family. Chances are, all of you have a piece of Kayla's work in your collection. Chances are, though, it's just got Scott's name on it. You're awesome, and good job in like 9 seconds of remembering that you were supposed to fucking come up here. Next would be Jared. Jared, you gonna get down with the get down, buddy? Got it? Yeah, Jared! I knew you had it, buddy.
Don't get excited, I ain't writing nothing.
Who cares? You got it.
I always tell everybody to never give me a fucking microphone, and what do you do? Idiots. All of you. I'm glad it's getting dark, because holy fuck is this an ugly crowd. I'm just joking, everybody. Sorry. It's really hard to come here and talk about somebody as ballsy as Scott in a bad manner. He's the biggest dick I know aside from Dusty. What's in Dusty's pants anyway? That thing is fucking huge. Finally, it's not me that gets made fun of. All you, buddy. I'm sorry, I'm not drinking. I don't drink because I'm more of a dick when I am drunk, drinking, whatever. Scott, I'm glad you're not drinking. Brian, you need to quit. Let's see, who else can I razz on? I don't really have anything written, so Kat, I love you and your work. I have nothing bad to say about you. I love your accent, despite what, Brian says. You sound like a fucking Muppet. You do. Well, now you want to sound like crack. Crack Muppet. Which I think was a thing. It was on TV for a little while, you know what I mean? You remember that. Co-producer over here, Brian. And then, let me see, I've got nothing for Justin and Jason either, man. I haven't thought about it all week, but I'm glad you guys are such twins that it's really hard to come up with material about you guys. If I say something bad about one, I'm saying bad about the other. And honestly, I just don't have it in my bundle. Probably fell out somewhere. But honestly, man, Scott's one of the best people I've ever met in my life, and I'm super grateful that he accepted me into his family. Where's Dad at? Hi, Dad. Where's Mom at? Hi, Mom. I've now seen several Watzlawicks, if that's even how you say that fucking weird-ass last name you have. I've seen several of them fall over the steps over there. The most recent was the other night. allow me to, since I am pretty good at impressions, allow me to recreate the groan that came out of Scott. In the pitch black after falling off that step. And I clicked on my inner Justin. I'm like, oh, buddy, you okay? And there's no fucking light, so I open the door, and there he's getting up, you know, and here comes another one. I didn't know if I should carry him to bed, drive him to the hospital, or, I don't know, hug him, because it was kind of cute. But anyway, man, back to what I was saying positive. You're literally like one of my best friends, and I trust you with my life, and you owe me that monkey head, don't forget. Anybody else get monkey stuff?
Sell it to me.
But yeah, again, man, thanks for having me here and talk a little bit of shit about you and your balls. They are about that long too. I accidentally seen them the other night. The worst part about staying here for a couple days straight is you end up with a ball on your face when you wake up.
Or in your phone.
That had to be you, not me. Speak for yourself. But anyway, I appreciate being here. Everybody that showed up, thank you, Brian, for having me talk some shit, and everybody else. And sorry you had to listen to me. I know I sound like a cartoon frog. So.
Woo! Go, Jared.
See you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jared, Gypsy McCall. Jared, legitimately, it is so good to see you. You hardly ever make the trips. I don't get to see you that often. I wish we were as close as your eyes are. Jared's so skinny he could be old Scott Watzlawick's skeleton. It's fucking morbid. Bro, you look like a salamander running the merch table at an Amphibious Anonymous fucking show. Like, you get it because he said frog, amphibious, right, salamander?
Fucking perfect. It's the roundabout.
Roundabout, bringing it full circle.
It's all about comedy, baby.
All right, well, Greg C isn't here, right? No Greg C, no Beardley, no Canada, fuck
No
that.
Canada.
Fucking Canada, fuck that, right? Oh, blah, 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 blah. We don't want a wall. You have one. It's America. Sorry. You're welcome. That would leave us with the big show. And I saved the best for last, buddy. And I'm sorry. You hate me tomorrow, but I don't give a fuck. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Ron Watzlawick.
Get him, Dad.
Please take your time. Don't break a hip.
You have any idea how long I've been looking forward to this? So Brian called me and asked me to do this, and I asked him, do you want something humorous? Do you want something that shows what a dumbass he used to be? Or do you want something nice? And his answer was, yep. So I figured for humorous, we're going to talk about the first time Scott ever shot a shotgun. We were up north at a friend's cabin, and he had his father's double-barrel shotgun that had the hammers you had to pull back. And from end to end, that shotgun was 19 inches long. And Scott kept wanting to shoot it. So finally I told him. First, in my defense, there was a lot of fear involved. I told Scott, you can shoot it, but you got to pull both triggers at the same time. So Scott, being about 11 and maybe 12 pounds, he was a little skinny runt, believe it or not. He gets up there with this shotgun, and I said, now remember, pull both barrels. Okay, and he did. It took him backwards in the air, 3 to 4 feet. He hit the ground and slid another 3 to 4 feet just making a burrow with his ass. And I thought I was going to wet myself laughing. And to this day, I don't think he thinks it's funny.
Still hurts.
So then Brian asked me to tell about what a dumbass Scott used to be. So Scott moves to Tennessee to live with his uncle. And he calls me up and tells me he got a job. Calls me up and tells me he wants to buy this sports car. To which I said, that's not a good idea. But of course, Scott knew better. So he bought it. And he bought it from one of these places where you make weekly payments. So, you know, it's kind of like a loan shark. Well, he was paying so much for the car, he didn't have money for insurance. And right after he got the car, he totaled it out. So I get a phone call one day. I answer the phone. The guy goes, is this Ron? Yep. He goes, well, this is so-and-so, and I own the car lot. Your kid bought a car for me. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. He goes, so here's your two options. I'm sending him to jail, or you can pay me for the car. And I thought for a minute, and I go, you got a third option? He goes, no, that's it. He goes to jail, or you pay for the car. Just like that, I became the proud owner of a blue paperweight. Never saw it other than pictures. Never heard it run because by the time I owned it didn't. But, you know, that's what happens when you get a kid that's so smart he doesn't listen. And then, there's one of my favorite ones. Back when we had phones that actually sat on the nightstand by the bed, I get this phone call, 2:30 in the morning. And I answer the phone, the guy again goes, is this Ron? Who the hell does he think's answering these? Yeah, this is me. He goes, well, this is, and I don't remember his name, but he goes, this is so-and-so from the police department. Do you have a son named Scott? And I didn't say a word. And apparently I waited too long, and the guy goes, hello, are you still there? Yeah, I'm thinking about the answer. He goes, well, here's the deal. We just busted your son for underage drinking, and you need to come pick him up. To which I said, now? And he goes, yeah, now. Okay, perfect. So I go to where he gets busted. I get out of the car. I swear to you, the cop walks up to me and says, you know, you ought to be really proud of your son. I looked at my watch. By this time, it's 3 in the morning. I look at him. I go, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking to the cops because he got busted for underage drinking, and I should be proud of him? I'm not making this bridge. And he goes, well, here's the deal. He goes, all the other kids, when we came in, took off running. And he just stood there and went, yeah, you got me. Call my dad. And I go, okay, and why should I be proud? And he goes, first of all, you should be proud that he didn't run. And secondly, you should be proud that he was willing to just say, call my dad. Oh, yeah, I'm not making this bridge right now. And you know, all these years later, I still can't make the bridge between standing there at 3 in the morning talking to the cops, and I should be proud of him. However, that being said, I'm proud of this fact. If you ask my son who his largest supporter has always been, whether it be in the oddities world or whatever, I know, I'm confident he's going to tell you me. And I say that because was I proud of him that night? No. Have I ever been proud of him because of that night? No. But I'll tell you, bottom line, I could not be more proud of the man he is now. Thanks.
Same here, buddy.
Me too. We love you, Scott.
Shut your fucking fucking mouth. I'm not done with you yet. I knew I saved the best for last for a reason. Jesus Christ. Fucking Ron Watzlawick, everybody. Yes, I said it fucking right. Yay! Whatever the fucking weirdness is. Yo, seriously, old man. It's always a pleasure to hang out with you. I always learn some fucking new, stupid, dumb fucking thing about my best buddy. It's always. The one thing I think you missed, like, and I was kind of hoping you would touch on it. What was it like getting an STD during the silent film era? What was that like? Jesus Christ, you're older than fucking Christ. Scott's the fucking, what the fuck is with the size of that head? Every single one of them. Look around, I know it's dark now. Look at all their heads. They're ginormous, like a family of fucking beluga whales. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like every single one of you ate something you weren't supposed to eat at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Fucking giant-headed fucking people. Where is David? David, raise your hand. You giant-headed bastard. Kayla, raise your hand. You giant-headed bastard. Scott, I mean, he's fuck. Jesus Christ, he's here. Look at him. Fucking huge. Blah, blah, blah. You ate something from Charlie. Yeah. All right, so I hope this wasn't too offensive. Or I'm sure the Watzlawick family is going to cry themselves to sleep tonight on their gigantic fucking pillows and fucking support those fucking heads. Jesus. Thank you all for making the trip. Scott appreciates it. I appreciate it. And now, if you'll excuse me, I got to fill up Scott's mama's water dish. Thank you and good night.
Oh God! I did that too,
You guys
Jared.
heard that right? Said I love you, right? So,
Oh, it came out my nose.
if you find my body in one of these posts,
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate having you guys coming from all over the country to hang out. I know it's just a cookout. It's just a cookout.
Wait, you gotta talk louder. Microphone.
Check. Can you hear me, Rachel, now?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. I appreciate you guys coming from all over.
You're such a dick.
Jason, show me your nipples. Okay, now I feel better.
Woo!
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for traveling as far as you've traveled. Thank you for doing it constantly to come hang out. And I know it's just a cookout, but it's just an awesome cookout with a bunch of awesome people who I consider my family. Thank you guys for being here. I love you all.
Love you.
Love you, Scott.
Thank you for the party.
Thanks for feeding. Now let's get I'll feed all of you fucking.
And this concludes the fucking horrible. If anybody knows Scott was wearing a t-shirt earlier that said, I fed all you fuckers or something like that, it's untrue. Like both Rachel and Kat said, all the work was done by Trent. Scott took all the credit and took all the selfies in front of the grill. So please thank Trent.
Thanks, Trent.
Remember Trent.
Food's great, buddy.
And
Fuck you, Scott.
go fuck yourselves and have a good night. Yay.
Woo!